Hello everyone! Today we're going to be talking about rosemary and how to propagate it very easily. Rosemary is an evergreen shrub with aromatic leaves and small mauve, blue, pink or white flowers. Native to the Mediterranean, rosemary is hardy throughout most of the UK and can tolerate temperatures down to -10 degrees Celsius or 14 degrees Fahrenheit, though it may need some protection in some colder climates. A small to medium-sized shrub, rosemary grows about 1.5 meters tall after about 5 to 10 years, though can be trained as a hedge and is available in several varieties. Some are upright and some are trailing. This particular bush that you are seeing has been in my home garden for about a decade now. One of my favourite things about rosemary is how easy it is to propagate from cuttings. You will see here that I am making cuttings of a few inches long, approximately 15 to 20 centimeters. The exact length isn't important. As you can see, I cut them quite quickly, but be careful not to cut them too long or too short, as this could make it more difficult for them to grow roots. Once you have your collection of cuttings, whether you are taking 1 or 100, you have to remove the lower leaves from the cuttings. I removed the lower leaves from the bottom inch or two, so 3 to 5 centimeters. This gives enough bare stem for the roots to grow from while leaving enough leaves for the cuttings to continue photosynthesizing, which it needs to make energy. As you can see in the video, it is very easy to strip the cuttings of these leaves. All you have to do is gently pull them down and you'll be able to get through a whole collection quite quickly. Once you have all of your cuttings, you can bind them together with an elastic band or a piece of garden twine. I use garden twine in this example because my cats are elastic band fiends and hide them all so I can never find any. So whether you use an elastic band or twine, be careful not to tighten them too much, as this could damage your delicate cuttings and could also be difficult to remove once they have started to grow roots. Once they have been bound together, sit them in a glass of water. This can be rainwater or tap water, whichever is easiest for you and whichever you prefer. Both will be perfectly fine. Keep the water level high enough that the bottom of the cuttings are submerged, but low enough that the lowest leaves aren't sitting in the water, as this could make them rot. This could then cause infection and disease and could kill all of your cuttings, which is not something that we want to happen. Here I am showing an example of 2 cuttings that I started in an old cinnamon shaker a few weeks ago. They have grown in beautiful roots and it is time for them to be planted. I filled 2 small pots with young plant compost and shook them gently to make sure they settle so more could be added. This prevents the soil level dropping too significantly once the plant has been added and watered for the first time. With the pots filled, I carefully removed the cuttings from the cinnamon shaker, made a small hole in the compost and carefully placed the cutting inside. Ensure that the roots are fully covered and firmly but gently push down to secure the cuttings in place. This was done for both cuttings and they were then carefully watered. Keep the recently planted cuttings watered and in a semi-shaded place until they have grown into their new home and have developed a strong root system. After a few weeks, they should be ready to move into a more permanent position, whether that be in a pot or in the ground. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed seeing how to take rosemary cuttings, and I wish you all the success if you choose to grow your own. Have a lovely day, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye for now.